Hello everyone, this is Dora here with How To, and today I want to show you how you can use Windows Live Movie Maker step by step. So I'm going to show you how you can cut different parts of your video. Also I'm going to show you how you can add this title page at the beginning of your video and how you can also add an end page at the end of your video. Also, I'm going to show you how you can add cool transitions in between your videos to make them more interesting, and also how you can add text as well as music and narrations into your video. And also other little things that are worth knowing, like for example how to fade in and out music and a narration, as well as where to get free music from, which you can use in your YouTube, for example. So this is the video that I'm going to show you how to create today, and if I press play.
Hello everybody. Add the cabbage into a glass jar and press down tightly.
So I'm going to start with how you can download Windows Live Movie Maker, and then we'll start the editing process. So let's begin. Now the first thing that you want to do is you go to Google, and in the search area type Windows Live Movie Maker. Now you can type Windows Live Movie Maker or just Windows Movie Maker. It doesn't really matter because the same search result will appear. And once you type that in the search area and click search, you will see this first search result, and this particular site is linked to Microsoft.com, so that's perfect. So just click on this first search result, which is linked to windows.microsoft.com. click on it and then click download now, save file, open the file here, and then start the installation process. And I won't do this because I already have it on my computer installed, but then you just click yes, yes, yes until it's installed onto your computer. And the great thing about Windows Live Movie Maker is that it's free. So if you're using Windows, so not Mac, but if you're using Windows or PC, then that's perfect, because then you can have this really cool program to edit your videos. So, and once you've got it installed, let me close this one here, this video. So once you've got it installed, you should see it here in your menu tab, and then all you do is just click on it here like that, and this is the screen that you will see. So this will be your editing suite. Now the first thing you want to do is obviously import your videos into this part here, into this empty space. So that's what we're going to do now. And the way you do this is you click on add videos and photos. Then you just search for the video that you want. Okay, so this is one of them. So once you got your video up, it will show here in this blank space that you saw earlier, and you can play the video by clicking this button here.
Hello everybody. Hello. Hello.
Okay, that's me fooling around, but anyways, now if you want to cut the video, all you do is if you can see this cursor here, now all you need to do is place it in the area that you want to cut. So let's go back to the beginning and play the video again.
Hello everybody. Hello. Hello.
Alright, now as you can see, I'm saying hello twice, and I want to just say it once, for example. So all I need to do is I go back.
Hello everybody. Hello.
And pause. So I'm pausing it here, but you can also just shift your cursor all the way to where you want to stop as well. And then once you've got the point that you want to cut, all you do is go to edit and split. Okay, and then you will see these two bars that appear which split the video. Okay, Now that you've done that, then you continue, you press play. So that's the second time that I've said hello. I want to cut that part out. So all I do is I click on split again. So as you can see, there is a split between this first half of the video, then me saying hello here, and then this second part here. Now this is the bit that I want to cut out. So what I do is I click on it like this, and then you will see this blue box which just surrounds it or highlights it. And then there are two ways to remove it. You can either go up here to your menu bar and click on home and then click remove, and that will be one way to remove that particular part of the video. Or another way would be, and this is the way that I usually do it, is just to right click and then press remove like this, and as you can see, it's been removed. So if you go back to the beginning.
Hello everybody. Hello. Okay guys, so today I want to show you how you can ferment.
So this part has been removed. Now if you want to put a transition between the hello
Okay guys,
and this part here, it's very easy. All you need to do is go to animation, and you've got all of these really cool transitions here that you can choose from. For example, this one here.
Okay guys.
Or here.
Okay guys. Okay guys. Okay guys.
So there are a lot of transitions that you can choose from. You can choose a heart if you want.
Okay guys.
The one that I usually use, and this is like a standard one that people use because it's very effortless and it's not very obvious that there's a transition. It's this one here.
Okay guys.
And it's called crossfade, and this is a very popular one. Another popular one is this one here,
guys,
where it goes dark and then it gets bright again.
Okay guys.
Or this one where it fades into the next one, so it blurs the other one out and the next shot comes in. So these are the three most popular ones, and the one I usually use is this crossfade, so let's put that in there now. Alright, so let's have a look from the beginning how this looks.
Hello everybody. Okay guys, so today I want to...
At the moment the transition timing is 1.5 seconds long. You can shorten this to a quarter of a second. So if you do that, you can see the transition is much shorter now. So if you go back here and you press play.
Okay guys.
So this is the way that you can create a transition. Now the second thing I want to show you is how you can install an image into this area. And all you do is, if you want to put an image, is go back to your home tab and click on add video and photos. And I'm going to choose an image from my images. As you can see, it's gone all the way to the end. If you want to avoid this, our cursor was here and the video and the picture has gone all the way to the end. Now if you wanted to come right here, then you need to make sure that this first part is clicked. So if you click here and then if you do that again, so import that same picture, it goes to the second part. So anytime you want to add a picture or a video, you always need to make sure that the first half is highlighted and then it will be added to the second half. I would recommend adding a transition here. So let's go back to our animation tab and just scroll down here, and again I'm just going to choose the crossfade transitioning, and if we look at that here,
hello everybody. Hello.
Okay, and we can make that one a bit shorter, so let's make it 1/2 second.
Hello.
There you go, and that looks much better. It's much more effortless and professional. And if you want to add a video, all you do is make sure that this first area is highlighted so that the video can come afterwards, and then go to add videos and photos, choose the video that you want, so open it. So once you open it, you can put your transitions here, you can cut the video like I've shown you already how to do. And if you want to fast forward the video, for example, so let's just play that first.
Add the salt water all the way to the fermented pumpkin.
So that's part of the video. And if you want to increase the speed of the video, all you do is you double click on the video. So always double click on whatever you want to edit, and then you will see this video tools tab appear, and where it says speed, click on the arrow which is pointing downwards, and at the moment it's on, well, normal, so ×1. So you can double that, or you can make it even quicker, so ×4. So let's do that ×4. Actually, let's do ×8, just to make it very obvious. And if we play that now, you'll see the difference.
Add the salt water all the way to the brim.
There you go, and that's how you can fast forward a video. The next thing I want to show you is how to install text. So as you can see, there is already text here. So if I go back here, there's the text, natural sauerkraut, and that comes with the picture. But say for example there is no text, or you want to add text to your video. All you do is, let's remove this one. So remember, to remove is you click on whatever you want to remove, you right click and then you remove, and that's how to remove the text. So let's say we want to add a text here, for example. You're still on this home tab and click on caption. Alright, and once you do that, you then write whatever you want to write in here, in this text area where it says enter text here. You remove that and then type in whatever you want to write. So I'm going to write here fermented pumpkin recipe. Okay, now you can also change this text and, for example, make it bold. You can change the color if you want to. Let's make it yellow, for example, a bit more obvious. You can also increase the size of the text, so you know, and you can also change the font family. So for example, let's choose this one here, which is quite obvious, Love You Like a Sister. That's the name of this particular font. And if you want to change the outline size, just go over here where it says outline size and choose narrow, for example, or you can choose medium. You can also change the color of the outline to make it more visible, so let's go with blue, for example, and that looks quite cool. And this particular font is called Love You Like a Sister, as you can see over here. If you want to know where to get cool fonts from, which you may want to use for your website or for any other purposes, then check the description box below, where I'll be posting a link to a free website where you can download different fonts from. Also, if you want to move your text box, all you need to do is just click on the box which surrounds the text, and then just drag it anywhere you please. And let's play the video now.
Hello everybody. Hello.
There you go. So you've got your text in here. So at the moment, this text is about 4 seconds long, and you can shorten the text time. And the way you do that is just double click on this pink area here where it says fermented, or whatever else that you've written in there. So just double click, and then you'll see this box which surrounds the text. But that's not the important part. The important part is here where it says text duration. So you can make it shorter or longer, and we're going to make this text longer. So let's say 8 seconds, for example. Okay, and let's play.
Hello everybody. Hello.
So as you can see, the text is much longer. Another good thing that you can do is you can add a transition to the text to make it a bit more interesting and professional. So you can choose your transitions here. So there's so many, and there's so much more that you can choose from.
Hello everybody.
Let's go with something a bit more. Let's do this one.
Hello.
Actually, let's do this one.
Hello everybody.
Okay, so that's how you can add transitions to your text. Now the next thing that I want to show you is how you can add a narration. And it's quite simple. So let's say, for example, so this is my cursor. I can move that anywhere I want. So let's say, for example, we want to add a narration here in this part of the video. Now what I need to do is, let's go here, for example, and play.
Okay guys, so today I want to show you how you can ferment vegetables.
Alright, I want to put it in this area, until vegetables. The first thing that you want to do is you want to make your video silent so that you can add a narration on top, so that there's no mixture of voices happening in the background. So I want to make this whole bit silent, where it says, okay guys, so today I want to show you how you can ferment vegetables. So that ends right here. Then you do the same thing again, so you split this area here, like this. So this is the area you want to put a narration
so today I
to.
want to show you how you can ferment vegetables.
You need to make sure that this box is highlighted in blue, and then you go to edit. So we were here where it says home. Just click on edit and click on video volume. Drag it all the way down to where it's this loudspeaker here, and then this red sign next to it. And now you will see that there is no volume on this half of the video. So if I play it again, so it's mute. Alright, good. And then again, put your cursor here, right here where this video is attached to this picture or whatever else you've got there, and you go to home and then click on record narration, and then you click on record. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to continue this tutorial as I'm pressing record. So guys, this is what you do. You record and then you keep recording. Okay, and then you want to save the recording. Sorry, and this pop-up just pops up by itself. So you write whatever name that you want to call the recording or save it as. So I'm going to call this test narration and save it wherever you want to save it on your computer. And then the narration will appear by itself, this point where you've chosen to put your cursor at the beginning. Now let's listen to this whole bit that we've just done. So let's start from here. So my cursor is right here just before the narration starts, and I'm going to press play.
So guys, this is what you do. You record and then you keep recording.
So this is how you can add a narration to your video. So remember to make the original video silent if you're using an original video with audio, and then you just go to home, record narration, and then do your recording. Now let's remove this. So again, if you want to remove anything, you click on whatever you want to remove and then right click and remove here. Say for example that you've already done recording in the past and you want to add it to wherever you want to add it, then all you do is you click on this record narration, click on this little arrow here which is pointing downwards, and then you click on add sound. And wherever you've saved all your recordings, it will take you to this saved document, and then you choose whatever narration that you want to add to that particular spot. So let's say for example, let's go with this one for example. And that fits perfectly. And that's how you add a narration which you've already done before. So let's play that for example.
Add the salt water all the way to the brim so that it covers the vegetables.
Okay, so this is how you add a narration. If you want to customize your narration, so say for example you want to split the narration and cut parts of the narration, you can also do that. So at the moment this is what it sounds like.
Add the salt water all the way to the brim so that it covers the vegetables.
Okay, say you want to split it here. So all you do is make sure, go to this where it says narration up here, click on this, and then where it says split, just click on split, and as you can see the narration has been split now. And then just play again.
So that it covers the
Okay, and say you want to split it here. Again, click on split, and you can remove this part now. So that's been split. Let's put it over here and play, and I'll show you how it sounds like now.
add the salt water all the way to the brim. Vegetables. So that it covers any kind of
Okay, and you can remove it if you want, or you can put it somewhere else. So it's pretty versatile what you can do with it. Now the next thing that I want to show you is how you can add music. And this is a really cool one, and I love this. So put your cursor wherever you want to add your music, and then go up here where it says add music. Click on this little arrow which is pointing downwards, and instead of clicking on add music, which is the mistake that I made before, just click on add music at the current point, and that will allow you to choose files from your desktop and add it to wherever you want to add it. You can also choose music from Vimeo or Free Music Archives, and then I choose the music. So let's say this one for example, and just add the music. That's all you do. Literally you choose the music. So again, click on this little icon pointing downwards, the arrow, and click on add music at this current point. That's all you do, and then it will add the music. So let's listen to that.
You can ferment any kind of vegetables that you like. So for example, I've got here butternut squash.
Okay, so that's how you add your music. Now, if you're wondering where to get free music from, I would say one of the best places is from YouTube. So all you do is, say you've got a YouTube account, so you need to have a YouTube channel. And if you don't, it's very easy to set up, and I'll make a video about this. And there are tons of videos on how to set up a YouTube account on YouTube. So just type that in there and it will show. And once you're at your account, all you do is go to Video Manager. So click on Video Manager. On your left sidebar here, just click on Create. And then where it says Audio Library, click on that. And as you can see, there are loads of different tracks that you can choose from. Tons and tons. So let's say for example this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. So there's so many different tracks you can choose from. They're all free, and you can use them in your videos, no problem. So it's really useful. And the way that you download them is just click on this icon here where it says download, click on that, click OK, and that's it. And that's all you have to do, and then it's in your computer. And the way that I save this music is I just go, so this is my media player. I just click on this arrow here where it says switch to library. Just click on that. And then I just click on sync. And I sync it with whatever device that I've got. So I usually put my USB into my computer, and then I click on sync, and then it adds it to my USB, and that's the way I get the free music downloaded onto my computer. And once you do that, then you can just, again, as I said, go to add music at current point, and choose the music from wherever you saved it and add it here. And that's all you do. And by the way, if you want to adjust the sound of your music, all you do is again double click on this green music bar here. Then go up here, this tab will show where it says Music Tools, and then all you do is click on Music Volume, and this is how you can adjust the sound of your music. So say for example you don't want it to overpower your sound, just click on that, drag it down a bit, and it will not be so loud. So for example, let's play it now.
And you can ferment any kind of vegetable vegetables that you like. So for example, I've got here butternut squash.
So as you can see, it's not as loud. So if you want to make it louder, for example, just click on that, and then
Along with butternut squash, I'm also going.
so there you go. That's how to adjust your music sound. If you want to add another track at the end of the first track, so once a track finishes, you want to add another track, all you do is just add your cursor here. So just click on the point that you want to add your track, and then again just go to home, add music, and just click on whatever music you want to add, open, and there you go. It adds it right at the point where you've put your cursor here, where you've put this. Say for example you are doing this video and you want the music to be louder when you're not speaking, but you want your voice to be louder when you're speaking. Then what you do is you go to project, and you can emphasize, say, your video, you can emphasize the music, or you can emphasize the narration. So if I add, so you can drag your music wherever you want, by the way. And if I add the music here, so my narration, and the music is very loud at the moment, look.
Add the salt water all the way to the brim so that it covers the vegetables.
So as you can see, you can't really hear me at the moment because the music is overpowering my narration. The way that you can fix this is simply by going to this icon here where it says project, and emphasize the narration, not the video or the music. So if I click on emphasize narration, now my voice should overpower the music, hopefully. Let's see if that works.
Add the salt water all the way to the brim so that it covers the vegetables.
So it's already a little bit better, and again, at the moment the music is on full volume. So if I adjust that and make it a little bit lower, and I go back here,
add the salt water all the way to the brim so that it covers the vegetables.
now you've got your narration overpowering the music, but you've got that music playing in the background, so it's really nice and gives it a really nice touch in the video. So that's perfect as well. If you want your music to start from a certain point, you can also do that. So the way that you do that is by, this is the beginning of the music here. So obviously there is a silent period at the beginning where there is no sound. Okay, so if you wanted to start from here, for example, so without this mute part at the beginning, all you do is just double click on this green bar here, and then it will bring up the music tools bar, and then where it says start point, you can just click on this arrow pointing upwards, and that will increase the start point. As you can see, it's starting at a different part of the music, not at the beginning. So let's start from 2 minutes 10 seconds.
Hello everybody.
There you go. And that's how you can start a music at a different point, for example. Now you can also split your music. So all you do is, again, make sure that's highlighted, the music bar is highlighted, and just go split, and you can drag this to a different spot. There you go, and you split your music.
Hello everybody. Hello.
So that's how you split your music. Another thing that you can do is you can create visual effects, and that's just things like you can make your video black and white or sepia, and all you do is click on the point that you want your video to change to whatever effect you want, and then just choose whatever effect. So let's say this one. So as you can see, it's blurred out, or here, or black and white, or this one, and there are many different options here that you can choose from. You can do this one, that one. So it's quite cool, actually. You know, if you want to really play around with that, you can as well. So that's how to create effects. Another thing that you can do is that you can add a title page at the beginning of your video, or you can also add it at the end, of course, or anywhere in the middle of your video. And all you do is just click on title, and then you can put a transition here if you want. So let's do that. Let's do this. Let's put a transition here, and then you can add a text here. So let's put test video. And again, to add a text, all you do is click in the center here and change the text, the original text that's given to you. And again, you can choose a transition for the text. So let's do this one. Okay, we can drag the music up here as well. And again, just drag the music. And let's do that now.
Hello everybody. Hello. Add the salt water all the way to the brim so that it covers the vegetables.
There you go, and you're already creating a beautiful video just by adding some of these touches which I've shown you here and now. So that's how to add a title page at the beginning. And you can really customize this title page as well. So if you double click on it, anything you want to change, just double click. So always double click and make sure it's highlighted with this blue box here. And then you can change the background color, so you can make it white or bluish, whatever you like. You can also, customize the duration of the title page, so you can make it shorter. Let's make it 2 seconds. So it's just 2 seconds long. There you go. So again, you can do many things with it. You can fade it in and out. There are many different options. What you can do is at the end you can add credentials, and the way you do that is just go to your home tab and click on credits here, and you will see this black picture appear, so you can write whatever name you want. So let's put here Bob, Anna, Jason, for example, and play. And so again, that's a great way to, if you want to end your video like a movie, for example, that will be a way of doing that. Now, another thing that I would like to show you is how to create a snapshot of your video. So say, for example,
And you can ferment any kind of vegetables that you like.
let's make the music lower, first of all. Okay.
So for example, I've got here butternut squash.
Okay, so where it says butternut squash, here I'm showing butternut squash.
Butternut squash.
Okay, I want to make a snapshot of this part. So all I do is go to home and click snapshot. There you go, and that's how, call it whatever you like. Let's say butternut squash. Save. And that's the picture of the butternut squash. So a snapshot just basically means a picture of whatever shot in the video that you want to capture. I like to use snapshots if, say, I'm like making a funny face, for example. You can create a snapshot of that. So this picture, for example, is quite static. It's not moving, nothing's happening to it. If you again want to make it a bit more lively and interesting, double click on the picture, click on animation, and you can choose from whatever you like. Let's do something obvious like this one. That's a cool effect. There you go. So that's how you can do that.
Add the salt.
Now you can also blend voices together. So say, for example, you want to join 2 parts of a video together, like this.
Cauliflower. You can ferment cabbage.
But as you can see, the voices aren't matching. So there is a obvious disagreement of voices here. Now the way that you can overcome this is, well, the first part is that you need to add a transition between the images. remember animation, and then just choose your transition. So again, I like to go with the crossfade and just add a short time duration, which is like a quarter of a second. So the picture transition is okay. However, the voice transitioning isn't good here. So the way you can overcome this is simply by fading out this part of the video and fading in this part of the video. So click on this part of the video, and if you click on it, you will see this blue box appear, and then go to video tools, so edit, where it says video tools, click on edit, and then where it says fade in, fade out, you want to fade out that particular clip, and I would fade it out, let's say medium, and then where it's click on the second part of that video, and then I would fade in, because you're fading into a new video, so that's fade in, and I will choose medium here. Okay, see how this sounds.
You can ferment cauliflower, you can ferment cabbage, which becomes...
So you can see the transitioning of voices is much better now. And if you want to make it a little bit more obvious, let's fade that out to slow. So it's a lot more obvious for you guys, and fade in to slow as well. And you'll see that it doesn't clash as much as it did in the beginning. So
cauliflower, you can ferment cabbage, which becomes sauerkraut. There's so many different kinds of...
So again, that's how you can transition voices so that they blend together and they don't overlap each other. So that's a great way to do that. You can also do webcam. So again, if you click on webcam, you can record yourself. Now the last thing that you need to know is to save the video, and all you do is click on this arrow pointing downwards here and save project as. I'm going to call it test. Okay, great. So that's saved. And you're not actually saving the video that way. All you're saving is all the editing that you've done for your video. Now to save the video as a actual video, what you need to do is click on save movie here. And if you click on it, you can just, the way that I do it is just simply click on this sign and save it that way, and it will be saved as an MPEG-4 video file. You can also choose different options here. So again, you can burn it onto a DVD. If you are doing it for YouTube, you can click here, but I don't really do any of that stuff. All I do is simply just click on this, which is the recommended saving option here, and that also reduces it to a very good size, which is not too big, and can be reasonably easy uploaded onto YouTube or whatever other purposes that you want to use the video for. So it's quite good. So say for example your original video was stored on your USB, and that's how you imported it into Media Player the first time you started the editing. Now if you haven't got that USB anymore, the video won't show on Media Player. So you always need to have that first original source where you got your video from. So for example, it's always good to do an example. Now where I've gotten my original video from is this external hard drive here. It's not from my actual computer. So it's this external hard drive. Now if I remove this hard drive, so for example I'm removing it. Now if I want to bring up Media Player, so this is the Media Player file which I saved earlier. Now if I open it, you'll see that you'll get this icon here and it says fix. So it actually can't find the video. All it is that you need to always make sure that the original source from where you got the video is connected to your computer. So if you originally imported your video, your original video from your USB, then you need to make sure that same USB is in use when you are editing your video, or else it won't show. So it's not just going to save the video files onto Media Player. Anyways, I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel, How To, where I'll be sharing a lot more tips and tricks on how to YouTube and website better. Thank you very much. Bye everyone. Have a lovely day.